only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Stroud has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And that punt reaches 50 yards, and it'll be Dolphins football. A give to Wilson up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
See some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. first and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Here's a third down and 4. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Flash.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Here we go.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. He fields it at the 8.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 54-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Here's a second and 6. A first carry now. This is Jeff Wilson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A carry here for Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A carry here for Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Achane. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Wilson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A run here with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Tua will give it to Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Achane. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Catch made there, that's Smith. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Tua. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Oh, Eddie. Why Tony? Tony. Look to hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Brevin Jordan, touchdown Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Stroud to throw here on first and the pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A run on first and goal. He is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, first and 10. All right. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Wilson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
How often big leads, Mike, especially today's gone, I don't blame him.
A second down throw for Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
All right.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run right here. It's Achane. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That's Henry To'oto'o on the tackle. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll stay on the ground with Achane.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Throwing is Tua. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack. Third and long. Here's Tua. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the quick, right? 11.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 48. Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The throw on the run is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now a first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Hey, uno more. Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and a yard.
Ready, John? Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after?
And he's into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Robin.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
All right.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Texans 29, Dolphins 17.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ow, protect! Hey, south. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Tyreek now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, come on.
One last throw here for Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.